already. 20,600 have already been spoken for of our amazing today's special. Okay, hands down, it is the best essential omega product on the market. I have never tried anything better. And today, rest assured that you are getting the biggest value and the best value and one of the highest rated products of all of the products that we share with Andrew. Quickly to show you what your choices are, because I know this is an abbreviated presentation. Your 30, 90, 180, 360, and 720. Okay, well, I probably don't even need to say it, but that 720 is absolutely the star. It is screaming. We always go this time of day, you start getting nervous that they're gonna be back and they're left for later on. And please let me tell you, it's the only day of the year that you can take advantage of the 720. But Andrew, everything that's so amazing, how you focus on the DHA and not the EPA, and that we don't have that awful, you know, fishy aftertaste that we have with so many of the other, like horse pill omega pills that are out in the retail market. You have absolutely created the finest.
I think one of the biggest differences ever since I started my company is I viewed my job as making a product that made the folks who used it not just healthy, but happy. So when I read a review, or many reviews, and back at the time it was letters, it wasn't reviews posted online, because I started my company 43 years ago. So 43 years ago, there weren't reviews online, but I would get notes, sometimes kind of nasty, saying that my omega-3s didn't make them feel well, or my omega-3s had a fishy aftertaste. So in as much as I knew I had to make an omega-3 product, it was absolutely critical that I also knew that if I didn't make an omega-3 product, or I couldn't make one that was pleasant and enjoyable to use, that I would be failing, because folks would forego the benefits of this product because it was just unpleasant to use. So that became probably a decade-long research project. And ultimately, we first came up with a spearmint and peppermint blend that neutralized, and parsley seed oil that neutralized the omega-3. Then we found this special orange extract, which is what we use today, and it's less than 1%. And it not only does it reduce, it eliminates any fishy aftertaste. So we've created a product that makes all of the stomach upset, all of the issues with difficult swallowing, because ours are more concentrated. So they're more concentrated, yet they're more mild. They're more natural, because most omega-3s are synthetic. So we've created a product that not only delivers what the science begs us to get, because our body can't make omega-3s. The functioning of our brain and our eyes and our heart require them. We do not get them in our diet. So basically, that's a recipe for disaster over the course of time. An essential nutrient that we can't live without, yet we don't get from our diet, and we can't make in our body. If we're not getting it in our diet, we better supplement it, or there are consequences. So that's what was my job, was figuring out, okay, the only way folks will supplement this essential ingredient is if it's not miserable to them. And so we created not just the first omega-3 that wasn't miserable, we created the first omega-3 that back in the day, I used to say that we get love letters. Before reviews, we used to get love letters saying how much people love it. Now you could read the reviews, and I think on our omega-3 product, there's more than 1,000 reviews that use the word love to describe it.
That's exactly right. And I know that this is a shorter presentation, only 6 minutes remaining. And if you are going to take an essential omega, and I think from listening to Andrew, this is the best part, having Andrew here, you understand, we see why it is so key. If you're like me and I'm not eating a lot of cold water fish, I just don't really care for them, I need to supplement. I'm supplementing here. I am supplementing with the finest. And this size, again, to comment for everybody, the 720, the panic will be setting in soon with what's left of the 720, because far and away, well, let's face it, it's you're saving $170 when you go for this one. And keep in mind, you still have the full 30-day return policy that goes along with everything. Like, what are your options though, Andrew? Right over here, we have some of the pills that are out on the market. I know the ones that I was going to say struggled, probably a better word was gagged with a little earlier when I had to take.
Unfortunately, the options are difficult, and my friend yesterday was talking about. I mentioned this, that Costco apparently has these little packages of sardines that are yummy. Sardines are a great form. Sardines, anchovies are a great form of omega-3s. Most of us don't love them. Salmon, tuna, but then there's issues with tuna of heavy metals and things like that. So, and then when you look at the typical omega-3s, they're made by contract manufacturers who make, probably dozens or hundreds of different omega-3 products for dozens or hundreds of different companies, and they're all the same commodity omega-3, focusing on EPA, using synthetic ingredients that will have a fishy aftertaste or upset your stomach. And then there's this whole new thing of fish gummies, where you're getting your omega-3s in gummies, and each gummy is 20, 30, 40, 50 calories. So by the time you're done, every year to get your omega-3s, you're consuming thousands of extra calories in gummies. And gummies are a violation of someone's trust. Gummies are a violation of our good health. All a gummy is candy with some nutrients put in it, unfortunately. And that's the sad fact of life when you look at all those gummies. And when I go into a supermarket or a pharmacy or discount store, and I see most of the vitamins now are converted into gummies, again, they're treating intelligent adults like children,
right,
and they're giving us candy. Just because you put some nutrients into a gummy piece of candy like a jelly bean doesn't make it healthy. And when you make capsules like mine that are 100% additive free, that will never upset your stomach and are easy to swallow, you don't need gummies. You only need gummies if you're making rock hard tablets that were miserable to take, or making big soft gels that were miserable to take and that upset people's stomach. Then I guess a gummy is solving a problem, but a problem that didn't need a solution because we'd already solved it without insulting your intelligence and insulting your body with sugar and chemicals that are necessary to make a gummy.
Yeah, and to me, Andrew, I don't think the words fish and gummy should be ever put in the same sentence. That sounds disgusting. Oh my gosh, beside all the sugar and all the calories, you're right. Listen, this is the way to go. And you are watching the show today for a reason. And Andrew, by the way, wasn't even here last month with the Today Special. We pulled out all the stops because it is Customer Appreciation Month. All of the sizes available. This one, my friends, the big guy at 720 capsules, which this is the only day of the year, think about that, you can take advantage of that.
And by the way, I just learned, Jenny, who runs our business at HSN, just shared with me that the substantial majority of the 720 is gone. So we're barely halfway through the day, and the substantial majority of the 720 is gone. So we'll have plenty to last through the evening show, but I don't think it's not going to make it through midnight tonight, though.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. So if you're like, well, what's 720? Check this out. Look at this. This is give you an idea of what you're getting in this incredible value today that, by the way, is also on FlexPay. 720 capsules where you're saving with this purchase $170. This is the day. And, you know, I mentioned many, many times, we're so grateful for you being here. This is what Customer Appreciation Month is all about. We do have amazing items, but this is one of the most important, now Andrew will probably tell you, probably the most important supplement you could possibly take. You're going to take it. You want to take the best. We just crossed over 21,000 gone. Lots and lots of reviews. We have 1 minute. Do you want to read a review, Andrew, or what would you like to do?
Or just real quickly, touching on, following on what you just said. Obviously, we talk about my Essential One multivitamin. It's essential vitamins, essential minerals. That's what defines a healthy diet. Obviously, that's foundational. We talk about CoQ10. It behaves just like a vitamin. As we get older, our body doesn't make much of it anymore or as much, so it behaves just like a vitamin. Omega-3 fatty acids, our body can't make them. We don't get them from our diet, so they function in that way just like a vitamin. So you're correct. When we talk about the most important things to look at, it sort of starts when you look at my products, it starts with a basic foundational multivitamin, and then it goes to the nutrients that, because of their scarcity in our diet and our absolute inability to make them in sufficient amounts, omega-3s are considered exactly like that. And if you think of your brain, your heart, your eyes, Unfortunately, if you're not eating fatty, oily fish every day, you're depriving those organs of what they need for their very structure, their critical function. That is not how we want to go through life. Aging, there are consequences when we don't get the nutrients we need.
100%. So one quick review before we say our goodbyes.
Sure.
How's that? The very best product you will find. I have tried all similar products, and despite the claims that you will not taste it, I did. This product is amazing, does what it says, and there's no aftertaste whatsoever. I will repurchase this in the future, hopefully today. I will never buy any other similar product. I trust the name behind this product, and you will be happy with purchasing this product as well. And that honestly says it all. You want to take, we understand the importance of taking an essential omega. This is definitely the one that you want to take. And with all the savings today, as Andrew said, I mentioned from the very beginning, crazy, well over half the quantity of the 720 gone, and the only day you'll see it. Andrew, thank you so much, my beautiful friend. It's always so wonderful to be with you.
No, you're my beautiful friend, Bobby. Thank you. You're amazing. I always enjoy doing shows with you, and I've felt this way for more than a quarter of a century. Amazing.
Think about that. How do we wrap our heads around that, right? That's great.
I cannot.
Me either. Well, thank you so much, Andrew. And you have a good afternoon. Andrew's going to be back, obviously, for our shows later today as well. And just invite everyone. Thank you for being with us. Hope you'll stay here. 095558. But some awesome buys coming up with, Tony Little. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Celebrate an entire weekend's worth of